This has to be one of the most embarrassing moments in concert history, and it happened in front of over 10,000 people. And by the end, I will tell you some extra information that I learned that makes this whole situation even worse. Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Song Theory. Today we're talking about Coldplay. Basically, if you haven't heard, there was this super huge event that happened at Coldplay's concert recently that ended up exposing a tech billionaire and his HR. Oh my God. Okay, let's go ahead and watch the video so we're all up to speed on what the heck happened and what's going on.
You're okay? Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
The frontman, Chris Martin of Coldplay, really can't believe he actually said that they either are having an affair or they're shy. He could not have been more correct. They were indeed having an affair. And I think everybody in that stadium and on the internet knew it the moment that they decided to completely disengage from each other, like they were being ejected out of a jet plane that was crashing. This was a monumentally embarrassing. So this is astronomer CEO Andy Byron having an affair with his HR chief, Kristen Cabot. And here's the worst part. I think the worst part about all this is how the internet just did not care. Okay, they wanted to expose these two immediately. When I tell you, it took less than a few hours for both Kristen and Andy to be completely outed by their spouses, by their friends and family. This whole thing went viral overnight, okay? Now, I don't mind how the audience reacted to this. I mean, in fact, I'm not even mad about how Chris Martin reacted to it, because if I'm on stage and I see this cute couple on the Jumbotron, you know, I'm singing a love song. I'm having a good time. I'm expecting everybody in here to be having a good time as well. I would not have assumed that you two were having an extramarital affair at my concert. And the odds of them having a camera put onto them, I don't know. My theory is that somebody knew. Maybe it was the camera guy. Maybe it was, I don't know. Somebody knew these two were having an affair and they put the camera right on them. Like, what are the odds? No, seriously. What are the odds that the camera would be put onto them at that moment? See, this is the thing, right? They were so comfortable with cheating that they didn't even imagine that sitting in a huge concert like Coldplay with over, you know, scores and scores of people, 10, 20, 30,000 people, they did not assume that the camera would hit them, but it did. And it did it in such a spectacular way that there's no way you can deny what was happening, okay? And I think the part that really gets me, again, is just how comfortable these two were cheating. That's the part that really gets me, because you got to imagine, okay? These two have been cheating for so long and in their mind so well that they came to a public place with thousands of phones, by the way, thousands of people recording the event and taking little clips and sending it to their friends. Did they just assume that nobody there would know who they are, or that nobody would have like recognized them? I think that's the part that's craziest to me, right? So there's a part of my brain that theorizes, right? My theory here is that someone knew they were there. They probably saw them cross by. They might have saw them dancing together. And I don't know, maybe they knew the camera guy, sent them a text and was like, yeah, hey, get a shot of this. Because again, the odds of these two being on camera is so high. According to people online, his wife has changed her name online. She removed his last name. The kids don't talk to him anymore. The HR lady had to get removed because the board that was over the company ended up having to do disciplinary actions. The whole thing is crazy. And again, this really goes down to, there's a lesson here, right? Don't get too comfortable cheating. Some of these folk are just entirely too comfortable. And I think it's even funnier because according to the internet, Chris Martin is also guilty of having extramarital affairs. Okay? So I think there's a part of me that feels like Chris Martin saw that and like immediately knew what was going on. Okay? And he just couldn't help but to comment on it. He couldn't help but to say something because, you know, in his own special little way, he's experienced that himself. So he's like, man, listen, that's tough. But this is the part that I find funniest, okay? It's the way that they disengage from each other. Look at this. It's the way they...
All right, come on. You're okay?
Look at how the guy absolutely collapses on the floor. He's gone. He's got. In fact, I think he ran. Did he run? I think he got on the floor and crawled away. I do not see him. And then the woman does the same thing at the end. She literally like, she like, I guess that might be her friend or something. She's embarrassed. She's beat red. And then Kristen ducks out of the way. She's gone. She's gone. And I think I am enjoying how much the people next to them are reacting. Because at this point, everybody knows what's going on. Look at this. Look at this reaction. Look at this. They get caught. Uh-oh. Got caught. He's like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. Oh no. And look at these two guys right here that come out of nowhere. Look at these two guys. Oh my God. Look at him cheering like he just won a football game. Look at these guys. They can't believe it. Now, part of it is the excitement that they're on the Jumbotron and that Chris Martin can see them. But the other side of it is that they know that these two people's lives are ruined. And part of that is kind of funny. And wait, it gets worse. I just found something. My producer, me, just sent me some more information that I should look at. So let's take a look at this. All right. So it says right here, this is a comment that was found on another video responding to this whole thing. It says, Alyssa Stoddard, the girl that turned red that was standing next to her, the one I thought was her friend, was promoted to vice president of people by Kristen, the mistress and chief people officer, which I guess means HR in the UK, after working for only 6 months in her previous role, supported and possibly helped them hide their sins. I'm sure the promotion was all based on hard work. Don't you just love meritocracy? And you know what? This does happen. In corporate America, I've heard it plenty of times where people will sit and they will hide the sins of their boss, and they'll be aware of the cheating or the drug use or even like theft, fraud, stuff like that. And they will get promoted to high positions just to make sure that nobody knows about what they got going on. So this being an update, I'm sure that the story will go deeper. I'm sure we will learn more. And I'm sure that it gets even worse than this. Okay? Because if you believe that the spouses are not about to get some real money out of this, oh my God. That divorce settlement for the wife of this CEO is going to go crazy. Oh, she's about to get so much money. So this is a PSA that I really feel like I had to make this video. All right. For those of you that think they can get away with whatever they want. Here's a PSA. Do not go to concerts if you're cheating on your spouse. Do not go to carnivals. Do not go to amusement parks. Don't go to anything that you could probably assume people that may know you. You might end up on a sporting event. Don't go to a stadium in which there is a potential that you could be called out. Okay? It goes even further. Even like a comedy show. Do you know how many comedians, oh my God, comedians live for moments like this? For a moment of two people that they laser in on being a couple that is committing adultery. Oh my God, that is like the highlight of their career. Do not be those people. Okay? And God bless Coldplay. Because I know they had to, this went viral and good for them because it boosted their numbers. People are excited to talk about them. And this whole event is outrageous. I think, again, I feel terrible for the spouses of these two. Imagine finding out like this. Like you're scrolling on TikTok or Insta or whatever, and you see a video of your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever, and you're like, oh my God, is that? Oh my God, it is. More than likely because he's so famous and so powerful as a CEO, his wife was probably getting calls way before, right? This thing ever went viral. Absolutely horrifying. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. If you have a great day, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. A better tomorrow. God bless. Don't cheat on your spouses in public. Don't cheat on them at all. Be a good person. Be a good noodle. I'll see you all later.